But I'm not. It's time to get y'all bulletproof vests and stop playing. Yeah. This is my warning. See, I'm getting ready for everything that's about to come. I've been practicing. I'm ready. I'm ready for all things. I got drones. I got everything. I'm ready. I'm ready, prepared, and I'm ready to put my life on the line to get rid of all these bullshitting ass, racist ass people that's in here thinking that they can deal with us. I'm gonna show them what we can do. I'm gonna show you what I can do. I can show you better. I can tell you. I'm gonna fly on the drones. I know how. Okay. So I learned the area. I learned how to sneak and creep and all that shit on your ass. Because I'm gonna tell you like this now. I'm tired of it. And y'all can go for that shit. Get y'all some weapons because it's time to put up or shut up.
The corporate media wants you silent. A career criminal arrested 14 times murders a refugee from Ukraine on a bus. CNN doesn't care. But the moment the President Trump sends in ICE to clean up Chicago, suddenly it's a war on America. Gangs are threatening the National Guard. Whoopi Goldberg is crying over illegals losing jobs at Hyundai. And the establishment is in full meltdown. Patriots, this is exactly why Operation Midway Blitz is 100% necessary.
Really, over the weekend, Elon Musk, Charlie Kirk, other Trump-aligned figures succeeded in making this senseless death a symbol of big city crime. We heard President Trump asked about it yesterday when he was heading home from New York City. He didn't seem to know much about it. He said he would get briefed. And then today, Trump did know all about it. That's exactly what has happened here. This story has trickled up from local news to social media and now to the president's attention. And it's
Do you like how CNN turns, avoids, ignores everything about this killing on the subway in North Carolina? It's all Trump's fault. Blame him because he brought it up. Blame the people on X. Blame the Americans that are just talking about what is happening for what the criminal did. The guy was arrested 14 times. Brian Stelter, Potato Head, is at it again. CNN should be absolutely embarrassed that they are doing this. Is this Operation Mockingbird in full effect? I'll let you decide. Leave a comment down below. Let's finish this.
Being used, as you said, Brianna, as a political symbol, with MAGA media calling for more forceful punishments and more incarceration. I have to say, some of the replies to Musk, some of the comments around this story are baldly racist, stoking fear of African Americans because this man attacked a white woman. The open racism on sites like X today, it's eye-popping. But there are also legitimate questions about this so-called career criminal, someone who had been a repeat offender. And those questions, I hope they're not lost amid all of the cesspool kind of comments on social media.
So Brian Stelter, he doesn't want the conversation to get lost. He said a word attacked. He didn't say the word killed, which is what happened. We'll grab this next story, but I'm just misunderstood on how CNN operates on this level playing. I don't know what kind of playing field this is.
Vice President Vance says there aren't plans to send in troops. Do you have concrete indication now that there are plans to do so?
Well, let's make it clear. The President of the United States essentially just declared war on a major city in his own nation. This is not normal, Margaret. This is not acceptable behavior. No, we don't have any indications of them getting ready to send troops into Chicago. In fact, I was out at Great Lakes base yesterday, Naval Training Base, and they were able to confirm that the only assistance they've been requested to provide is just office space for ICE, but that there are no barracks, no detention facilities, none of that is being requested or prepared in order to support troops into Chicago.
So it's unacceptable behavior for President Trump, J.D. Vance, to even mention sending troops into Chicago, sending the National Guard into Chicago. Senator Tammy Duckworth here. Is it unacceptable behavior for 55 people to have been shot over Labor Day weekend? Is it acceptable behavior for gang members to call for active violence against National Guard members? Members of the National Guard could very well be citizens living in and around Chicago. Is that where we draw the line on the acceptable behavior? Or does Operation Mockingbird continue with the Democrat Party and with the news media? Because it seems like they're one and the same. As one goes, so does the other.
So here's a question. last week, Georgia Hyundai plant, where over 450 people were taken into custody, suspected of living and working illegally. Over 300 of them were South Korean. Did you know they were here to build a plant to create American jobs?
Oh, wow. And they rounded them up.
And they rounded
So they were here to create American jobs. It's okay.
them up. And I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. This isn't about sanctuary cities. This isn't about
This isn't about sanctuary cities. This isn't about rounding up people. This is about 450 illegal aliens that were here in our country taking American jobs. But Whoopi spins it that they were here to create American jobs, you know, because they were working at the factory and they were just going to say, hey, we're only here for a short time and then we'll leave. ICE raided this Hyundai facility. And now suddenly it's the American people's fault. Whoopi does such a great job over on The View of continuing this little program, Operation Mockingbird. I would almost question if CNN and some of these other news media outlets, including the TV show The View, how much interaction they had in the past with the CIA. I'd love to get your opinion on that, but Operation Mockingbird is real. It is a program that is still in place today. It's not gone anywhere, even with Trump in office.
The surge has begun. You can see the new ICE vehicles on the streets here in Chicago. We're just outside the Cook County Courthouse, but that surge is part of the ICE-led Operation Midway Blitz that they say is in honor of a beautiful young Chicago woman, Katie Abraham, who was killed by an illegal alien drunk driver back in January of this year. And while we are getting reaction from Illinois Senator Dick Durbin, who says that this blitz won't make Chicagoans safer, let me show you this video. Early this morning, I was out with one of ICE's teams and we arrested this individual. His name is...
How does arresting criminals not make the city safer? Not make the community safer? This is Fox News. He just brought up the point that Senator Dick Durbin, Tricky Dick, may have made some trips to some islands somewhere on vacation only. But he comes out and says that it will not make the community safer by arresting criminals. More police, less safe. I got it. Okay.
Juan Gaspar, and he is a 43-year-old illegal alien from Mexico. He has been convicted in 2024 of forcibly sexually assaulting a child under the age of 13. He was taken, as you can see here, without incident, but this is all part of the exact sort of violent criminal illegal alien that the ICE operations hope to bring in, apprehend, and ultimately deport. We were riding along with ICE's deputy director, Madison Sheehan. She talked a little bit about this operation to us, as well as what she has to say to the Democrats that are criticizing it. Listen.
This is an opportunity for us to go into sanctuary cities and work against these sanctuary city policies and not let them deter ICE from being able to do our work, to go after the worst of the worst, just like the guy behind me who committed sexual assault against a minor. I mean, these criminal aliens have wreaked havoc on the American people for years, and that time is over. And even when we have pushback from Democrat leadership, that's not going to stop us. We're going to continue to go after the worst of the worst, just like somebody who committed sexual assault against a minor.
How do the Democrats expect to ever regain any confidence from law enforcement, from people in Chicago? People in Chicago will probably continue voting for Democrat. I'm at a point right now where I don't know if they're getting what they deserved or getting what they voted for. Because by voting for the Democrat Party, by voting for this mayor of Chicago, this is what you were getting or going to get. Is it what you deserve? I don't know. But we're about to see things really kick off there. Just like we're about to see some things kick off in Venezuela, where it's probably the origin story for a lot of these sanctuary cities. All of the stuff coming in from the cartels.